Alright guys, two finals in today's episode. The first one is the Europa League final against Olympique Marseille, and the second is against West Ham in the FA Cup final. We could be bulking out the trophy cabinet in today's episode. The one problem is though, we haven't won for 5 games. Hey guys, welcome back to Small Football Manager 2018 in part 3 of Season 17 of the Journeyman with Tottenham, and today we are playing the two finals that I mentioned before, and then it's time for the World Cup. It's all happening very quickly now. Chelsea have interestingly got rid of their manager, considering they finished in 2nd place, or maybe they've had a retirement. Allegri sacked. Very interesting to sack your manager for finishing 2nd. They were only 9 points off Man City, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things isn't a lot. But they have lost 11 games this season, so perhaps that's what they're looking at. Speaking of losing games, we had a really terrible end to the season after you last saw us. 3 away games and 3 really disappointing performances. But I blame that on the fact that we had 4 matches in 7 days. It was an absolute disgrace. But that means we haven't won for 5 games. So coming into the final with a little bit of uncertainty, to say the least. If you didn't see in the last episode, we've got £280 million to spend in the summer. So going into the final year of the Journeyman next year, we've got a lot of money to spend, and hopefully we'll have a title challenge. This is the team I have picked for today. We've got Alves and goal, we've got Prowse, Henrique, Vartolomei, Al Hansen, Green, Gamboa, Sarti, Daly, Bianchi and Christensen. They're the 11 players I have picked to bring us back European glory. It is going to be a tough match against Marseille. They beat Sporting Lisbon 6-0 in the semi-final. We should be better than a French side, you would imagine. That isn't PSG. So hopefully we can come out with a good performance. So one thing that is really worrying us is the players are still quite tired after their ordeal last week. And we're not in good form. So the confidence isn't there. But what we need is a good early goal. We need Christensen to score a hat-trick today, and everything should be good. And then we've got confidence going into Sunday's final, which would be brilliant. Here's Christensen now. Christensen to Gamboa. Gamboa gets it forward, but that just isn't direct enough. Here's Prowse. Prowse now back all the way back to Alves. We build from the back. Al Hassan forward to Bianchi. Oh, we've lost it, and they're pushing forward, and this could be a big chance early on in this match, and they miss it. Thank goodness for that. But no, hopefully you guys are good and looking forward to the final year of the Journeyman. It has been a long save, stretching all the way back to last October. Obviously, we took a little break from it when we did something for the World Cup. But apart from that, it is ran continuously. And Daly, and it would be great if we could win a couple of trophies today, go into the final year, spend a load of money, bring Glatzel back, of course, and really have a push for Premier League and title and Champions League trophies next year. That is the dream, at least, and hopefully we can somehow pull it off. But you know, it is going to be tough to overturn 20 points in a season. That doesn't often happen. Here's Rybagat into the middle. Al Hassan gets it away. It was a good header. Vlasov. Now Lacaze. Oh, it's not offside. It's 1-0 to Marseille. And this is the problem. We don't have the confidence because we've not won for about a month now. And we're just getting used to losing and defending poorly. I mean, we were thumped by Man City on the final day of the season, 4-0. And that was a bit humbling, to be honest with you. I mean, we were absolutely knackered. 70% we started some of the game with, but we just don't have enough players to be able to swap 11 for 11 and then 11 again and have a fully fit squad. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. And could have been 2-0 there. Marseille have definitely been on top in this first half an hour, and we need to demand some more from them. I mean, we've beaten Real Madrid on this run. Marseille, I would imagine, aren't as good as Real Madrid. Jebela comes on for the injured Dali, which is disappointing. Dali's a good player. Disappointing that he's injured in the final. It's away. Here's Jebela now, his replacement. Oh, that looked like it was going to be a horrific own goal. Just don't like this dilly-dally. And here's Prowse, Green, Jebela, Sarti. Can we get a goal just before half-time? Who knows? Green, not good enough. And defensively, they've been great so far. Here's Moraya. Now Vlasov. Oh, no, it's going to be 2-0, isn't it? Oh, it's off the post, and we've got away with it right at the end here. Thankfully. Oh, heart is pounding. But 1-0 Marseille at half-time. You've got to say fair play to them. But we've got 45 minutes to turn this around here, and hopefully we can do. Stick it on the boot of Christensen in the 6-yard box, and hopefully he'll put it in the back of the net. But it would be heartbreaking if we lost this. It's probably our last chance to win the Europa League. Hopefully it is. Hopefully we'll get through the groups of the Champions League next year. Bring Fabian on. Got 30 minutes left and we're not really looking good. I guess Bruffler comes on. We'll see what he can do. Got 30 minutes left here. Here's Prowse, Jebela, Green, Jebela again, into the middle. It's not quite landing for us today. Here's Gamboa, gets it forward to Fabian now. Fabian into the middle. Brufflet's there. He's just come on and he's just scored the equaliser. Fabian, the other substitute, with the assist. It's 1-1, and we've now awoken in this match, and that was probably a lapse in concentration for Marseille. The ball bouncing around the 6-yard box, and Bruffler was there to smash it into the back of the net. It's 1-1. Come on, let's go and win this, Tottenham. Come on, please, let's do this. No, why do we get an injury at this stage? That is cruel. I guess counter-attacking is the way to go. But that is devastating. It really is. Annoying. But hopefully the defensive midfielders will help out. Here's Sesma. Gets it forward to Jean Paulo. Good tackle by Al Hassan. Now here's Fabian. We could go and get a winner here. Jebela, that's forward to Christensen. This could be a chance. Christensen misses the target. 5 minutes to go. Do not lose. Do not lose. Green, Jebela, Fabian. We're just completely on the back foot here. Jean Paulo, Green, Brufflet. Come on. Brufflet down this right hand side, pushes forward, switches the play to Fabian, now to Green. That's forward to Christensen. This could be a chance. How do you miss that? You've scored 30 odd goals this season and you miss one of the easiest chances you've had, and now we're under attack. Oh, they miss. We need to get our fullback. Oh, fullbacks are on defend, that's the thing. They shouldn't be pushing forward like that. 5 minutes of added time here. And we'll go into extra time. No, we won't! Oh, no! Marseille have won it in the last 10 seconds of the match. Oh, that is devastating. Pushing everyone forward now. This is our last chance to get something from the match. Mazzala on attack. Gonna go overload. I just don't know how much good it'll do. But then thinking back to the Man United match where we scored in the 94th minute. Who knows? Who knows what we can do here? Take more risks. Just do everything you can, guys, to try and get back in. Al Hassan. Oh, it's full time and Marseille have won it. That is disappointing. 95th minute goal. But we weren't good enough, and, you know, maybe we can get some solace from the West Ham game. Alright guys, here we are for the FA Cup final. I've had a little bit of a break and recovered from that match. We have made a few changes. Montano comes in defence to replace Henrique, who's going to be out for 7 weeks. That is a long time. Dali is also out for 4 weeks, so Jebela comes in for him. Brufflet and Fabian have come into the starting team for this final game of the season. Hopefully we can do something good here and hopefully win the match. That is the plan. I can hear Facebook Messenger. Well, sorry about that, guys. Just helping out a fellow YouTuber there. But no, final of this competition. It would still be the first trophy we see our team lifting on camera after the debacle of the Carabao Cup last year with Everton, and somehow not recording it. But I'd love to win the FA Cup. We haven't won the FA Cup yet in this series. I don't even think we've been to a final. We've been to a few semi-finals, but it would be great if we could end the duck today and at least get something from this season. Which we only joined in March. You know, it would be good to get a Champions League place and an FA Cup victory in our first half season. I think that would be pretty damn decent. It was a shame the way it ended against Marseille. Losing it in the 95th minute hurt a lot, but we're going to come back stronger today. I can sense it. Come on. Gutierrez. Now here's Laurieri into the middle. That was just horrible. Domingos. Get it away. Green's got it. Come on. Now be your creative self. Here's Gamboa forward to Jebela. Threads it forward, but you have to say, just not good enough. Here's Sharp with a chance and a great save from Alves there. That was a big chance for West Ham early in this match, and you'd have to say they've been on top so far. We really need to turn this around, and hopefully we will do. 20 minutes gone. It's still 0-0 here. And hopefully, just hopefully, we can break the deadlock. But here's Segura into the middle. Montano gets it away. He is injured, but didn't have any choice. We haven't got another centre-back in the squad. Here's Gutierrez. Gets it wide to Domingos now. Into the middle. Segura over the bar. And West Ham are throwing people forward here. Alves. Now Prowse. On the ball. Green. Gamboa. Christensen. Jebela. Green. Forward to Brufflet. Can he get into the middle? Come on. Boo. It's away. Sharp on the ball. Good block by Prowse. Here's Colin. Domingos. Prowse, that's rubbish. Markovic now. Sharp forward to Laurieri, and it's 1-0. Emmanuel Laurieri with the goal. West Ham are 1-0 up. I just don't think we're destined to win anything today. You know, possibly caused by the horrible end of the season that we had. It's just one of those things, isn't it? Jebela into the middle. It's away. Here's Brufflet on the ball. It's just rubbish. Absolute rubbish. Here's Sharp. It's well wide. It's what we like to see. But we need to demand more. We're just not creating chances. You know, we started out at Tottenham so free-flowing, and we've got some world-class players at this club, and it's a shame to see them performing the way they are at the moment, and this would be a really, really disappointing end of the season if we were to lose both cup finals. But yeah, Christensen again, just not looking good. Is Al Hassan, I think he's going to come off live as edge, and we're going to bring off Christensen. We're going to put Bianchi up there instead, and hopefully he can do a better job of grabbing us the goals that we need. But 60 minutes gone now, it's looking less and less likely. We really are a team on the back foot at the minute. Who can come on and change the game? Skullich? Again, probably not. Let's bring Sarti on. Yeah, let's do that. Forward towards Laurieri, but we managed to get it. It's booted away now. Bianchi win the header. He does. Here's Fabian. Gets it forward to Bianchi. This could be a chance. Just things aren't going for us, and it's very, very sad. And even if we do score, we know we're going to concede in the 95th minute anyway. Here's Segura now. Gutierrez, Laurieri, Montano gets it away. Markovic, live as edge, gets it now. Alves, come on. Gamboa, Fabian, forward to Bianchi, but just not good enough. Segura, Markovic, Laurieri. This would seal the West Ham victory, but we get there. But again, they're coming at us, and they're just getting further and further forward. Domingo's into the middle. It's in. Laurieri scores 2-0 now, and our season's over. Very, very sad indeed. It's a case of what could have been today, most definitely. 15 minutes to go. Just not got anything unless we get a goal here. Here's Bianchi. Come on. Come on, Bianchi. Now Green. Forward to Fabian, who scores. Why didn't we have that 45 minutes earlier? 2-1. I guess we've got a chance here. So we're going to go fluid. We're going to pump the ball into the box. We're going to do pretty much everything we can to try and get back on level terms here. Get something out of today's episode. 3 minutes at a time. It's just not going to happen. Domingos with the free kick. Laurieri nearly got his hat-trick, and it is the final whistle. West Ham win the FA Cup. 2 very disappointing defeats today, and a very disappointing end to our first half season at Tottenham. But that is going to be that for the penultimate season of the Journeyman. If you have enjoyed that, and please say you haven't, make sure you leave a like down below, and yeah, subscribe for daily FM18 and 19 content, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.